All right, now we're going to take a look at Boulevard of Broken Dreams. This song starts off with a distorted guitar with a tremolo effect on the guitar, and we're outlining what we're going to do during the verse, but we're going to start off with an F power chord. I'm going to play the notes F, first fret of the low E string, along with C on the third fret of the A string. Play those together, I get what's known as an F power chord. It can also be called an F5 chord. Okay, and I'm going to strum quarter notes. So I'm going to play the F chord 2 times. And then we're going to move this F chord up 3 frets. Now we're on the 4th fret, and that chord is an A flat power chord. This will be followed by an E flat power chord. Now I'm going to move to the A string on the 6th fret. That's the root note, E flat. And then add the 8th fret of the D string along with that. And the 4th chord of the phrase will be a B flat power chord. This will be the root on the 6th fret of the low E string, along with the 8th fret of the A string. So each chord I'm going to strum 2 times. So it'll be like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so this part starts off the song, and it also continues underneath the verse when the acoustic guitar comes in. So like I was saying, the effect on the guitar is a tremolo effect. So I'm going to try and find the tremolo effect, and then we'll play the exact same chords and see what that sounds like. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, now let's take a look at the verse to Boulevard of Broken Dreams. I'll play through the riff 4 times, and then we'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's a couple of interesting things here. First of all, I'm playing with the capo at the 1st fret. So I'm playing the shape of an E minor chord, but because I have a capo at the 1st fret, the pitch is F minor. So I'm making the shape of an E minor chord, open E string, 2nd fret of the A and D, and then the top 3 strings open. But the pitch we hear is actually F minor. And on the CD, this is an acoustic guitar playing this part, but I'm playing on an electric, and you can do it too. Okay, the basic strumming pattern I'm playing here sounds like this. It's a down followed by another down and then a quick down up. Okay, so it's a very relaxed strumming feel. From the E minor chord, I'm then going to go to a G chord, but it's going to be a G5 chord. There's going to be no 3rd or B in the chord. So for the G, I'm playing on, this is now the 4th fret because of the capo. So 4th fret, and then I have the open D and G string, and then I'm playing on the 4th fret of the B and the E string. So what I'm doing with the A string is I'm muting the A string. My middle finger just kind of lays across the top of that A string so we don't hear it. And I play the same rhythm pattern. The next chord is a D chord, and that's going to be followed by an A chord. And I do the same strumming pattern for each of these chords: E minor, the G5 chord, D, and A. So it sounds like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so after the intro, when this verse riff starts, the vocals come in right away. We play that riff 2 times, and then there's a melody that comes in. So I'm going to show you the melody now. I'll play through it, and then we'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay, so this is on the top E string. I'm sliding from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret. Then I'm sliding into the 8th fret and doing a pull-off back to the 6th fret. And then going back down to the 3rd fret, sliding up to the 4th fret again. So it sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you may notice that starts on 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and. All right, so now we're up to the chorus. So why don't I play through it and then we'll break it down. 1, 2. Okay, so there's a lot of power chords in the chorus here. We actually start off on the downbeat of 3 with a little pickup before we get to the main part of the chorus. And that's going to be from an A power chord using the open A string, and then I'm playing on the 3rd fret of the D and the G string. But remember, I have the capo here at the 1st fret, so it just sounds like an A chord. And I play that 3 times. Then I play a C power chord, so I'm on the 3rd fret right here. And that's going to be on the 3rd fret of the A, that's the root note C. And I'm also going to have the 5th fret of the D and the G. And then I'll be up into the start of the chorus, which is the D flat chord. So the same power chord just moved up to the 4th fret now. Now the basic rhythm I'm going to play sounds like this. Down, 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 up. Okay, so far we've done this. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, now I'm going to go to an A flat. I'm going to play a full bar chord, but I'm going to focus mostly on the bottom 3 strings. So if I play the whole chord, it's okay. In the heat of battle, when you're just strumming away going for it, it's okay if you play the entire chord. But for the most part, what we hear on the CD is the bottom of this chord, which would give it that power chord sound. So that's going to be on the 4th fret of the low E string, 6th fret A, 6th fret of the D. And the full chord would also have the 5th fret G, and then we bar on the 4th fret all the way across. There's the full chord. The power chord would just be the bottom part of that bar chord. Okay, same rhythm here. So from the beginning, we've done this. 1, 2. Same rhythm now. We move up to the 6th fret of the A string. That's going to be an E flat. Back down to an E minor shape. But once again, focus on the bottom part of that chord. It's an E minor shape. Remember, we have the capo here. So I repeat those 4 chords 3 times. On the 4th time, it sounds like this. So we play the D flat, the A flat, And then we're going to have 5 hits on the C chord. And then we just stop. So here's the whole chorus with the pickup. 1, 2. And that's the chorus.